Hello, always Dizzy here. I'm going to start with Puzzle Street because I always do. Sorry, that's such an automated thing. I'm going to start with 2 Blitz games before I play any Rapid. Didn't stream yesterday because I was just so tired. I was extremely sleepy yesterday. This guy aborted. That was not me. And yeah. Okay, we have an opponent with a 1-year-old account. Okay, let's. Whoa, he's moving quickly. That's a little unusual. Putting it on D2. I think I need to take. Do I take again? I don't know if it matters. Maybe I should have taken again. Because then the bishop. Well, no, it probably works out about the same. And then what? Let's go D6. And then, actually, I wonder if I have E5 here. Okay, let's go E5. Actually, I didn't really consider D5. And we take with the knight and then pre-move with the bishop. No increment on the clock. Ooh, this has to hurt, right? Okay, first we move. Oh, there is some activity on B7. So he wants to take and then taking B7. Okay, he's got F4 too here. Okay, so he's got bishop B7. I have rook B8, I think. So let's move back. 2 minutes on the clock. I have rook B8. What else? Is it? Should I just? Okay, there's that as well. Thanks. Okay, I don't know. I'm. Whoops! Why did I do that? He can literally just take. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I was planning to do this little maneuver, or maybe here. Okay, still. Oh, he can take with the queen though. Okay, well, I still have rook b8. Okay, my rook, he can get 2 pawns for the 1, but my rook is active. He then has queen or bishop c6. Okay, so let's start here. He can trade and then go queen b7. I'll go rook e8. He can defend it and he's fine. I'll go h5. Okay, so c6. I'm down on the clock. He's very quick. I could hit the queen, but let's just take here. He's hitting this, so let's stop that. There might be c4. C4. I guess I'm doubling up. I can't go here because of rook a or bishop a7. So we'll do it this way, watching the clock. Down 20 seconds. Let's hit the bishop first because of a7 weaknesses. And let's go here. He has h3, but let's just make a move. Just make a move because you only have a minute. I don't. Okay, I will go here, doubling my pawns needlessly, and I will take and bring in the king to f7. He's trying to double up. He's going to go to e3 maybe. He might go to e3. Doesn't really change much. Does he want to trade here? That's annoying, hey? Okay, takes. And then just bring in the king. Then he's going to go to c5. He's so quick. How come? It feels like he's been playing slower than me lately, like in the past 10 moves. And how come he still has more time than I do? Unpredictable. It seems like he's been thinking for 10 years and he still has more time than I do. Am I really that slow that he has this much time still? A5's weak. Okay, just make a move before I flag. Do we want to trade rooks here? Okay, just make him move. Okay, check. Okay, here. There we go. We have some play now, but a5 is still weak. And I have a check. And then what have I achieved here? Does he have this now? Yeah, he has this. Okay, just attack him. 35 seconds. Okay, just make a legal move. Here next. Rook is awkward though. Rook is very awkward. Okay, we have the time advantage finally, because I mean it has felt like he's been thinking forever on each move. And there we go, he blunders. We'll pre-move that. I think he resigns here. Okay, we will trade that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it felt like he was playing so slow. Ooh, he was 20. This kind of sucks for me. He was 2,200 a week ago, 2 weeks ago, or 2,167. Is that blitz or bullet? That's blitz. I got him on the low end. That's annoying. Okay, let's just see who's in stream. We have 6 on YouTube. Nobody's speaking up yet, and 1 on Twitch, which might be me. I don't know if I count. Yeah, I don't know if this e4 is. Is this e4 any good for white? I don't think. Oh, I guess it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. So the computer wants other moves other than bishop e7 here because of e4. Oh yeah, I guess okay. I guess it is a move. So we could play for Stonewall, or for. So how does knight c6 deal with e4? What's the difference here? Oh, it doesn't want to be cat. Oh, it wants. Oh, I see. We're hitting d4. But this gets a little dangerous, to say the least. I'll look at that more on my own. I don't know why the computer. I guess you can't see what I'm doing. I don't know why the computer is suggesting these moves twice. Yeah, knight c6. Stockfish is broken. Yeah, so white's slightly better here. And this was a mistake. I thought he could take on b7 now with the queen, but it's saying he can also do it with the bishop. Oh, and then bishop a7, or even queen d5 holds. So yeah, so I regretted moving the bishop as soon as I did, and then I got away with it. And then it's equal. And it felt like he was playing forever here on each move. He really just blundered the exchange. This was all equal. But I did have a time edge, and I was putting more pressure on him, and then he just blundered here. Okay. Chat still dead. 7 viewers now. I'm going to play another blitz. Basically, my unofficial rules, if I win the first 2 blitz games, then I stop. Let's go e4. I guess this is called the Caro-Kann. Can I remember any of it? Oh boy. I've been thinking about playing against this differently. This is... Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember any of this stuff. 19... Ooh, that's a mistake. I think we go h4 right away. We do it before castling because we want the H file for our rook. If h5, I think I take on g6. I think I still just go h5. Hello, Quimus. And then take, and then queen b3. Oh, he's got bishop e6, right? But then I can take on b7. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah. Okay, here we win the queen, and that's game over. My win rate against the Caro-Kann's pretty good, but there we go. Not bad. 2 wins in a row. Nice little way to start the session. Let me just look at that with the engine. G6 is an inaccuracy here. I thought this was better for white than it is. F5, but still, this is very pleasant for white. Yeah, and then here, so bishop e6. I was going to take on b7, and it's plus 1.3. Yeah, okay, not bad. Let me just take a quick peek. Nice to start with 2 wins. Yeah, my blitz rating slowly recovering. I kind of want to play a third one, but I shouldn't. I have to resist the urge. I'm going to play rapid, proper chess. Okay, let's do bird now. Because I just played e4. Was I black the first game? If so, I can't even remember the opening. Oh yeah, it was a Dutch in the first game. Okay, so let's go. Oof, feels good to get 2 wins. Always feels good. Okay, let's go b3 here. We would like to see knight c6. We would like to see knight f6. Or bishop e7. Is any of these we're content with seeing. Opponent is thinking on move 4, which isn't unusual because the bird is so rare. And also people, I think, want to punish it. F5 is interesting. Okay, let's just go bishop b2. Is he thinking knight f6? I think so. Okay, let's go bishop e5, and I'll take on d7 if bishop b7. And then I'm probably going to castle here. e6 is weird, or is weak rather. Knight g5. Please don't suggest moves. Qualmis. I can't see if that's an I or an L. There's queen e7. But I'll keep an eye on e6 in the future. So the bishop is probably going to go to d6 here. So what about now? There we go. We won a pawn. We've won a pawn. Maybe he can push. I'll just take it. Yeah, this is just weak. e6 is weak. I fall for the same type of thing with e3 as white and d6 as black. Oh, he found a way to defend. Didn't think about that, but at what cost? At what cost, I say? I guess he's going h6 next. Okay, so d3. Let's go d3 here. Oh, hang on. Does he have any discoveries? Not great ones. Okay, d3. He's going to go h6. I'll just go back to f3. Or possibly I could then take queen h5, g6. No, I don't like that. Where's everybody tonight? 9 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. Yeah, he goes h6, so we just come back. Is he maybe? I think he's going to go knight g6 now. And then do I have knight e5? Or do I want to go knight bd2? I think I want to go knight bd2. That way, if I go knight e5, this knight can follow up quicker. But I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, same thing, really. So let's bring in the knight. Do I ever have e4? I think I might. Do I have it right now? No, I have to go queen e2 first, or queen e1. Queen e1 could make more sense. Let's go queen e1. So I think I'm threatening e4, right? Takes. Bishop f6. We take on e6. If he does nothing, I think I win a pawn after takes, check, taken here. Yeah, so I think I have e4. So play it right away. Pre-move the recapture. And pre-move. Okay, so big weakness on e6 again. Okay, knight f6. I can take on e6. How does he defend this? Queen b6. Queen b6. Rook a d1. Rook a d8. Oh, he's got discoveries. Okay, queen b6, king h1 maybe. I mean, if he comes here, I always have bishop d4. But then he can trade. Okay, so he's giving me a free pawn. So I think I want to put the knight on g6. If he goes knight f6, I just move the queen somewhere. This has to be decent. Hang on, is there bishop f6? I could take this a pawn. If I take this a queen, there's bishop f6. Even then I have a check. So I think I can do that. But I might want to take with the pawn. Well, but then I'm blocking this bishop. I could also take with the bishop itself. Bishop f6. I mean, I am a pawn. I don't know if that's, I feel taking with the queen is best here. Bishop f6 check, and then I can trade the bishops off. This dominates his bishop though. Then I can maybe play e6. His queen can come in. It gets a little annoying. Okay, so so boom. Bishop f6. Check. King somewhere, rook f7, bishop f6, rook takes. Yeah, there's that. Or I could just go bishop f6, or bishop e5 rather. And my queen stays centralized. I think I'm going to take with the bishop here. Yeah, so bishop f6. Do I want to take, or do I want to go rook a d1? Rook a d1, queen b6. Then I'm winning a piece here. Bishop f6, rook a d1. Maybe he goes queen e8. Then I have check. Looking very good. Yeah, I think I'll go rook a d1 with bishop f6. Okay, rook a d1 now. 6 minutes on the clock. I'm Jenny from the block. Should I have gone queen here? Rook f7. Not really too much there, but I do discombobulate the rooks. Could also then go queen here. Okay, I've got a fork, queen b7. I think I want to do this. His queen can get at, oh, okay, yeah, let's go here. If his bishop moves its mate. Oh, I thought I was hitting b5. I thought I was hitting b5. Okay, so he might have rook a8 now. But then I might have rook d8. Yeah, that's strong. Oh, I feel I'm so in the zone today. I'm so in the zone. Is it the coffee? I'm in the zone. Okay, I guess that's a good move. So I could take and then take on a7 maybe. Take on a7. It's a shame to take that. What about rook f e1? Please don't suggest moves, Qualmas. Especially bad ones. Yeah, rook f e1 looks good, but so does queen a7. I'm already up a pawn though. I don't need another pawn. So let's go here. Keep the pressure going. I mean, don't get me wrong. Another pawn would be nice, but it's not going to change too much, right? Eventually, I still have to trade some pieces, so I'm already up a pawn. Keep the attack going. Morphe time. Let's see. We have 11 watching on YouTube and 2 on Twitch. So I was going to go rook e5 here. Could also take with the queen, but this makes more sense to me. So let's do it. Where does he place the queen? Queen c6. I can take on a6, but then f4 is hanging. Yeah. I could take the queen and then play g3, simplifying. I don't think it's... If I stay on this rook, he's actually not trying to take it because I can take on c8. Okay, well I can hit the queen. He's got queen g6. Yeah, or I could take... I could do it with either rook. If I go rook d8, queen f4, that's mate. Right? And same thing here, that's mate. So this should be good. Okay, so queen g6. And if I did it this way, there'd be queen g6 as well. But then I could double up. I could get another one. Which one? Boom, boom. Yeah, this one's already... Okay, let's go here. Yeah, not sure which rook to do it. So queen g6. I'm thinking rook a d7. Rook h7 is not going to be mate. Rook h7. King g8. No, I think that'll still be mate. Yeah, that'll still be mate. So queen g6, I think I have rook d7. Yeah, should be winning. We have the time advantage as well. But it's sure nice to be up a pawn. Ooh, I've been feeling so much more lucid lately. Okay, so he has queen a1 now. But after... Oh, king f2 is rook f4 is his idea. I could go g3, and then after queen a1 and king g2, he has no checks. He might be thinking of rook f... No, he can't go rook f7. This does expose my king, but this is what I'm going to play. g3. So now I am threatening rook 1 d7. If queen a1, I have king g2. c4, he wants to trade queens here, I think. So rook 1 d7. Yeah, I can trade at that point, I think. Although this pawn is hello Humberto. I see you. Rook 1 d7, queen b6. Takes, check. That's mate, actually. So this should be good. That should be game. That should be game. Ooh, the time is a little low. And this was a bird, right? This was a bird win. I think part of it too is because I won my first 2 games, and this is the 3rd game. And I just get so sour. I get so toxic when I lose games. And I'm in a good mood right now because I won those first 2 games. And my focus is so good. Attitude, working on my attitude. This is like time management was, and is still a very important thing for me to work on. But that and the new thing is attitude. It's not even stuff in the game. Like time management and attitude has nothing to do with the, like my play is not bad. Like, or I mean, it's bad, but it's not anything I have to work on. Okay. So I'm just going to go with the check. Can't see it as being bad. So he has king h8 here, and then I have check, takes, check, and there's no win. But he's going to flag anyways. And I'm up 2 pawns. I'm just going to let his time run. Okay, check, and there's mate here. This is just mate next move. Okay. I think I'm going to block him. because he didn't want to resign. And I don't know. It's kind of dumb. Okay. I've been getting messages on my phone for some reason, but I don't see any emails. Okay, I see one notification. Sorry, I'm doing stuff in the background here that has nothing to do with my stream. I got like 7 notifications on my phone. So somebody must be texting me, which I'm so curious, but I'll check it later. Anyways, 14 viewers on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. No, I'm too curious. I got to check my phone because I don't get that many messages. Okay, yeah, it was not important at all. And it was only 3 messages. Sounded like 6 or 7. Okay, did I want to analyze this one? No, not really. I mean, I will, but I think we're just better right out of like the whole game. I think the graph will be just like straight up, like, well, you know, a gradual like 45-degree angle. It looks like I could have been a bit more accurate at the end here, but I mean, he had, okay. No, there was a stronger move. Rook d7 first. Yeah, I considered this, but then this seemed needlessly dangerous. Yeah, I don't regret this. There's too much that could go wrong. We're okay, but it's needless. There's no reason to do that. So I played g3. I don't regret that. Here, instead of d3, again, it's a 30 centipond difference, so I'm not going to look at it beyond that. Okay. Got a bird win in there. I'm going to play another one. Won the first 3 games. That's rare for me. Okay, we have another Dutch. Almost back to 2100. Oh boy, and we got the Staunton, which is dangerous. Pretty much any gambit against the Dutch is very dangerous. Can you do that? Well, I have one legal move. Why am I thinking about it? I'm just shocked that he played this. So, well, you would think knight f6, right? One would think. Is this I've never, what is he doing? Weird, eh? Is bishop g5 a thing? Just bishop g7? He's going to get this pawn back this way. Should be fine. Is this, yeah, I mean, is this okay? It should be okay, no? Should I even go d6 or knight c6? Is this even stronger? No, queen moves somewhere. I can take the pawn. Yeah, I wonder if knight c6 stronger than bishop. Bishop g7 is the most natural move, but what's wrong with this? I could get into trouble later, so we'll see. It'll be a learning experience for me. Yeah, because this still might be a problem, honestly. Because he moves his queen. Yeah, this could... I might have gotten greedy. So I can hit the queen a couple of ways. So bishop g7, if d5, can I take? Okay, I'm gonna go. I want a castle. I'm gonna go here. Bishop g7, d5. I can take. Okay, he's freaking me out with this weird. I mean, knight c6 should have been fine. Hello, Abanoob. Jody or she, Jody 2004. So this is now a strat, but if I castle, I have a discovery. So let's do that. Can I take and then go e5? Bishop f6. Wait. Knight e4, rook here, e5 takes. I think I can still do this. I'll be at least, I'm winning at least the exchange, but am I getting too fancy? Knight e4, for example. Well, I still have e5. Do I? Yeah, that's getting difficult. What about d5? It could be bishop c4. I'm going to go d5. I might have been able to take on d4 or on d4, but I got scared. Also, I could have moved the bishop. I might have had knight h5 here. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hello, Tan Man. Okay, that makes things a little complicated. Maybe I go here first. That should win a pawn, or it wins something. It wins my heart. At the very least, I'm threatening to trade 2 minors for a rook and a pawn, and then these central E and D pawns are pretty happy. Yeah, so I could take on e4, as I say, and c2 might, or f2 might hang at the end. No, it won't hang because his queen will be here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, these are active pieces. Bing, bang, boom, bang. I just assumed good would come out of this. h6 is interesting as well. I think he's forced to take on h6. And then I could take here on e4, but then g6 is hanging. There's a lot of near tactics. And yeah, even taking and then c5 even looks strong, honestly. Oh boy. Yeah, could I do that and then c5? Takes, c5. He can take on d5. Okay, my opponent's typing in chat. That's always a bad sign. I'm probably going to lose now because they're typing in chat. No good can come from that. I could... Okay, I might go here and then... Okay, I'm going to start with this. And then I might move this rook and put the queen on f8, then h6 is the threat. Yeah, this is getting a little out of hand. I'm in time trouble now. But yeah, I do not like them talking smack in the chat. Why would one do that? H5. If I attack the queen, he just moves the queen. I guess he's not really threatening. I guess he's threatening to take on g6. And then here I have that covered at the moment. I should be safe there for a little while. So h5 isn't inherently a problem. I'm no longer covering this though. And yeah, what? Okay, I'm not playing so well here. Just make a move before I flag. Oh, I lost the thread. I had to have been like -1, -2 there. I'm trying to get c5 in now. So maybe I put this knight on f7 and then c5. He might have c4. Okay, let's proceed with that plan. I don't mind if he takes on e6. Yeah, he can take on e6 if he likes to. Can he take here? And then, yeah, he wins a pawn now. He wins a pawn. He's going to... Yeah, I don't know why he has to think about that. I don't know why he has to pretend to think about that. The whole reason he played that is to... And he's going to win at least 2 pawns now. Yeah, once he started talking smack, I thought I was going to lose. Just from my experience. Because, you know, who types smack in the chat while you're playing? Okay, I don't know that he talks smack. It's in Arabic. Maybe he said, you're playing a lovely game. I wish you the best. Maybe that's what he said. Okay, yeah, this is looking very dangerous for me. Down a pawn as well. And I had to have been winning. I had to have been winning. You might double up the rooks. Rook h2 looks dangerous. Don't know if he has time for that. He might. Because f5's coming. Doubles up. I think he's got time for that. But my king can maybe run out. I don't know. Not to mention queen h6 is very close to occurring. Yeah, I mean, even if I win the knight, I mean, it's very dangerous for me. And because at the least he's going to get a pawn out of that, and then okay, yeah, just make a move. I guess he can go here now, and he's threatening rook h7. No, sorry, he can't. Yeah, so what does he do? What does he do? So it's there. He's got this discovery. Very strong. Of course, he finds such a move. Yeah. Okay, let's just go here. Wow. I don't know. I get weird vibes when people talk. But they've got lots of games played. Although I've never beaten this person before. Does this win material? A minute 37. No, it doesn't. He has an answer for everything. Okay, I'll just resign. Yeah, first of all, let me translate what they wrote. And they asked for a rematch. I don't want a rematch. But maybe they wrote something very nice. Oh, well, it said hello. It's okay. He said hello. They said this, so it wasn't smack talking, but it's okay. But they said it. They said it after I was thinking middle game. Yeah, yeah. So they beat me twice now, but I was definitely had a better position there. Definitely had a better position. I'm going to go straight to the engine with it. I must have been winning. Musta. Yeah, I was winning right out of the opening. I don't like that. Yeah, see, completely winning. -6. It'd be nice if I saw a timestamp when they sent their message. So I played them before. I don't know. I find that I do find this weird when you're completely winning right out of the opening and then they come to win. I find everything weird though. But I just want to look at my other game with them. From 2 months ago. 13 moves. I was also winning that one, and then I lost. I don't know. I'm just going to put a little note. No, I won't put a note. I'll just know for next time, though. But if this happens again, where I'm just completely winning and then they come back three games in a row, I'll find that quite odd. It's just kind of weird how that happens. Okay, so knight g4. And the queen can't defend the pawn. I mean, this was still winning, though. Not the best move. But knight g4 was stronger. Yeah, I thought about bishop g4, but this seemed unnecessary. Unnecessarily complicated. And here it's suggesting queen d7. Again, this doesn't, I don't really understand this. That's not, yeah, I don't understand that. So king b1. Yeah, so yeah, queen c8, here I was not sure what to do. It's suggesting queen d6. Don't ask me what that is for. And knight g4. Again, so that we can hit. Yeah. Okay, so he probably has to take it. And then f3 takes bishop h5. I don't know. These aren't the most natural moves. You know, that's not. Come on, that's not natural. It didn't like knight d8. It wants me to take, and then knight g4. Constantly this knight g4. I mean, so that's which it makes sense. I should have seen knight g4 many times over. Yeah. Okay. So this was stronger. Was d5 apparently. But yeah. So here I missed the knight g4. Okay. Gonna play another one. I don't like losing. What do we want? Let's try e4 again. I'm gonna alternate e4, f4, e4, f4. I've now made successfully f4 as part of my repertoire. So now it's, yeah, I'm just going to go e4, f4. So I could take and go bishop e2. Is that reasonable? Bishop b4. Bishop e2 takes. I think I can do that, right? Yeah, bishop b4, bishop e2. Can I even go knight f3? Takes, check, and then bishop d2. Kind of like that. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. Knight f3, takes, bishop d2. Yeah, I'm just going to go for this. Okay, I want my king safe. I don't want to delay castling too much longer. Or any longer. Okay, interesting. I could go queen d3. Because I'm hitting b7 here, but he gets this with check. Okay, well, let's look at bishop e2. Takes, check. No, this has to be decent. Or does he have c3? Bishop f3 takes. Sorry. Boom, 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 check. Okay, so we would have the bishop pair for the broken. I can go queen e2. Okay. I'm actually up a pawn. I could actually take this way, right? No, let's take here. And then, yeah. Okay. Oh, he gets... Okay, so he gets the... Okay, so I will be down a pawn, but I have the bishop pair. Actually, maybe I don't trade queens. Cap full. Yeah, I might go bishop e3 here. Okay, if queen a5, bishop d2. We could draw. I'd be fine with a draw. I'm down 2 minutes on the clock. I could also go Yeah, I'm just gonna develop here. Develop. Morphe time. Castles, I think I have bishop d4. Or maybe here, bishop c5. You guys can hear that? I think that's fire truck. Maybe it's the ambulance. Yeah, can't I just go here? Is this not winning? Oh, he can take it. Okay. This has to be decent. We should have full compensation for the pawn. So bishop d4, queen c7. There's got to be enough play here. I'm trying to convince myself. He might. Oh no, he can't do that. He's got to. This is forced. Is this a move? Okay, I could hit him here. We must have fall compensation. You can hear it outside your window. Oh God. Could be a different one. Okay, bishop e5. He's got it. How did he stay on? How did he stay on? I would like to know. How did he stay on? Here? That's annoying. He also has queen d8. Because my bishop's in the way. Bam, bam. Still, that's got to be enough pressure. I just don't know if there's a winning move. I don't think there is. It's so close to being winning here. Okay. So I think he can go to either d7 or d8. I might have bishop d6 after. That might be winning. Well, no, I win the exchange. That's if queen d7. This wins the exchange. Does this win the exchange? Takes here. I think they might both win the exchange. Takes, yeah, and then we have bishop d6 here. Okay, so we were down a pawn. We have the bishop pair. We're going to get the exchange. So now we're up material. And we have bishop against knight. Whoa, yeah, sorry. That scared me for a second. Okay, so king takes, yeah. And then rook here. Knight could move, or he could defend it. But then I go here. So, okay, let's just play a little bit quicker. Yeah, so knight b6 might be best, or knight c5. That's dangerous. Superfluous knights. Okay, so I could double up here, and then he brings in the king. Does doubling make sense? Yeah, this is slightly dangerous for me as well. I don't want the double pawns. Yeah, so he might be able to get away with king e7. Yeah, again, this is a little dangerous for him because I'm threatening f. Well, it's not a real threat. But superfluous knights. Bishop h5. What did they do about that? I guess he could just move the knight. This dominates his knight. This is kind of nice. But f4 is kind of... I can't really play f4 there. Is this a move? Rook e7? Back rank forces a trade. If he goes b6, how do I get after? How do I get at this? So it's not. Okay, it's not. No, I don't think that works. Okay, maybe it's not so simple. Bishop e2. Okay, let's go bishop e2 just to start. Getting a little low on the clock. Okay, yeah, I should be more humble here. Like white should be winning, but it's not. Like it still requires thinking. I can go king f1, or I could move the bishop. Might be better to move the bishop. For example, here. King f1. I do like king f1 better though, honestly. Okay, I'm just playing a little scared here. But king f1. And then is g3 a move? Okay, then I might have f4. I would love to get, like these knights are going to be annoying. Okay, I have c4 in some cases after. Okay, so this is not going to do a whole lot for me. Okay, this is getting annoying. Okay, this is definitely getting annoying. Okay, rook b3, and then I might have like a4, try to create some weaknesses here. These knights, so, oh my god, these knights are annoying. b5, do I have c4? Okay, should I create Luft? Do I have c4 now? c4, this knight has to move somewhere. This is protected. I have background. I can trade here. I think I'm going to go c4. Quick blunder check. Quick blunder check. He has knight b6. I'm going to play it though. Yeah, knight b6. I think I can trade off the rooks now. So check. I can trade off the rooks, and then I can win b7. So I go here. I win b7 now. A minute 59 on the clock. I'm Jenny from the block. So we shall take. He still has two knights, so annoying. I can take a7. Okay, now we have a rook pawn, and the bishop protects a6. He does have a pass pawn of his own, though. I could create superfluous knights again. He'd be safe there, but he has to be a little careful. Yeah, he creates his own superfluous knights. I think this wins a pawn. So let's play it. Minute 39. If I take this pawn, I could then trade these two. I'm going to have this outside passer to simplify. Out of coffee. Did this just... Okay. Well, superfluous knights. Okay, he can't... Yeah, I just take here. Superfluous knights, man, they're dangerous. Don't create superfluous knights. Did that force a trade? No, because you can take here, right? Okay. And now I could simplify, but I'm going to bring up the king because my king is a little out of action for my liking. Got to be careful of forks, obviously. Rook A here. Okay. Oh, he's got checks. Oh, he's got. Oh god. Okay, I gotta focus. No talking. Should go here. That's still kind of close. If I can, take, because he's, yeah, I'll cash in on that, I think, but okay, we'll do it this way. Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure if, like, it's still kind of tight if I sack the rook. It's needlessly tight. That's what she said. Okay, I'm gonna take there. Okay, 35 seconds. And here, still have, there's still checks. He can take B. Okay. Oh boy, let's not get forked or fucked. 27 seconds. I'm making this so much harder than it needs to be, but knights are tricky. Knights are tricky. I need to go to a light square. Okay. No talking. You want to let his time run? I think I can pre-move here, but it's so scary to do that. But I will. Scary though. I don't like pre-moving. Okay, I think he's going to let his time run. It's mate in 3, I think. So we're going to block this guy and report him. What kind of idiot does that, eh? He's adding time to my clock now. Yeah, so he's going to get a ban and a report. And now he's getting his time. Now he disconnected. Whoa, what an idiot, eh? Oh my God. Can you imagine doing that in person? Like, it makes you wonder, like, what are they doing? What are they doing in person? Are they throwing stuff around their desk? Are they crying? Are they crying? Are they calling their mom? Like, they got real anger issues. He's playing another game too. So it's like so obvious. Yeah, he's definitely getting a report. He purposely did this and is playing another game. You can see it right here. But you have to go out of your way to do this. It's not even like you get upset and you just walk away from the computer. And it's like, forget it. He's purposely trying to, okay, claim victory. So let's report this idiot. Block notes. He very purposely let his time run a couple moves before mate. he added time to my clock and started another game. Even. Okay. But nothing ever happens to these people. But time to report, stalling, leaving games. There we go. Hopefully something does do something. No, he didn't go to the toilet because he was playing another game and he was doing stuff. Okay. So yeah, played this. It was an interesting opening though. I don't know if I played it correctly, but I feel like I played it decently. The old me would have played Bishop D2. It's so natural. And then it'll probably transpose, really. So we lost a pawn here, but we had 2 bishops and the initiative. I'm not sure if I could have done better here, but I ended up winning the exchange. And, well, he created superfluous knights, which made my job easier. And I don't think this conversion was the best. I strongly was considering to take here, but it would have been too close for comfort. Too close for comfort. And so just put my king on the opposite color as my rook so that there couldn't be any forks. And yeah, played on from there. Let's look at that with the engine. So we have 17 on YouTube now and 2 on Twitch. If you're new to my channel on YouTube, I wouldn't complain if you threw a subscribe out there or a like on the video. These metrics help my channel. But I know how, like, if it was me, I'm lazy. I don't like to subscribe to channels, so I don't blame you if you don't want to. It's even though it takes 2 seconds. Okay, so this was the graph. Looks like I made a little bit of a mistake in the opening. If we go back here. So first of all, surprisingly, at least at depth 36, computer's saying knight f3 is the strongest move here by 30 center pawns. And then if push, knight g5 or queen e2. It seems needlessly complicated though. Let me refresh because the engine's not working. And then, stupid engine, never works. Refresh. Okay, not the top move, but good enough. What did it not like? Ooh, here. Queen d2 is stronger. Whoa. So takes on a1. And then after bishop b7, yeah, his queen is okay. No, this is still pretty damn sharp. Check, and then king d1, and his king's in the middle. Wow, that's objectively better. But I didn't go for the weird computer line, and yeah. So now we're winning, and then yeah, because his king is just in the middle for too long. Now I thought here. By the way, bishop takes b8. Oh, bishop takes b8. Bishop takes b8. Oh, yeah, that's stronger. Bishop b8 is stronger because he would have 2 knights hanging. Well, a knight hanging. But I was thinking here. Was it here? Wait. No, I was thinking if he moved the queen, I thought this was a better move. And it was, but only marginally. I still had bishop b8. Okay. I saw bishop b8, but I didn't see the reason behind it. So, okay, going to play another one. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. For no reason. I didn't talk too much today. Hello, Jerome. Ribeye for breakfast. I played this guy not too long ago, and he destroyed me. I played him 4 or 5 days ago, and I was the ribeye for his breakfast. I don't want to be the ribeye for his breakfast again. An Alapin. Oh, I'm sure it was winning, but it would have been too much of a headache. You can look at it if you like. Oh my god, is this the game where after knight c3, do you guys remember this? Is it knight c3? Is this the game? Oh, damn. Okay. It could still happen though. Now you can take and you can go knight b6. Yeah. And then I go here. Bishop f7 is a little tricky, but it's winning for black. No, the knight c3 thing, there was a game recently that I always forget that you can take on c3. Okay, I've seen this before. I think we're supposed to allow him to take. Yes, I think it might be a6, takes. Even though it looks weird for our bishop. I seem to recall this, but I'm not 100% sure. Or else I just continue. But then this is annoying. Okay, I'm going to go a6. I don't want to spend too much time on it. And do I have bishop g4 here? Or e6 even. Well, bishop g4, there's just h3. So it could be it might be e6. But then he gets to keep a pawn on e5. I could g6 maybe. Then he can battery me. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. e6, bishop g5, bishop e7, takes. Okay, I'll go e6. I don't know. I don't remember. But this ribeye, he certainly has me for breakfast too often. Yeah, Jerome, I don't know. Like I had like 45 seconds or something, and I just felt it was a little. It would have required a little bit more. I have less margin for error in the king and pawn end game. Okay, let's castle. I don't like how often this guy beats me. Not a fan. I don't like this position. Not one bit. Okay, let's go bishop b7. No, I had his knight under. My rook was far away, my king was far away, and I put them on opposite colored squares. I know what you're saying, but I don't. Yeah, I don't agree. We can agree to disagree. So I can hit his B shot. He can hit my B shot, but then I take. So I can think I can do this, but then my pawn, yeah, he just goes to G3 here, and then F6. He has knight D6. And I'm killing this bishop. He's too good. Okay, yeah, go here. I don't know what I'm doing after bishop G3. Maybe I take. There's knight C5 as well. I can't beat this guy. terrible position for black here. Knight takes, he's on c6 here. Okay. Yeah, e5 is always strong. I could go queen a5, rook d8. If he comes in here, I don't know. I'll do something. Knight d6, rook b8, bishop a8 maybe. Can't imagine I take that knight. Or could I? No. Then he might have like rook c3 even. He might have that. He's got something similar planned. Okay, we go here. This is such a terrible position for me. This guy just, he eats me as a ribeye for breakfast every time we play. I don't want to be no ribeye. Okay, let's come in here. Knight b6, bishop a8. You can still go bishop a8. Could offer queen trade. Let's do that. This could be annoying, but I'm gonna play this. Yeah, c6 is perpetually weak. If he comes in here, yeah, maybe takes bishop a8. Okay, I can take on b2. c6 will fall. Not to mention rook b1's a little scary. This might be playable. Could I get trapped? I don't think so. Here? I don't think I'm getting trapped. Okay, let's do it. Look at my clock. Yeah, there's a check here. This bishop isn't so great. So I will take it and then take on a6. Gives rook a1. So I might want to take with the bishop. Because boom, there's rook a1. I could hit his knight though. Here. It goes in here. Yeah, it's a little tricky. So take a hit. Okay, I'm going to take it. Rook a1, I'll hit the knight. Could also hit it this way. That might be better. This might be better. Okay, here, 3 minutes on the clock. Do I have a planned coaching session? No, I'm broke. I'm very broke. Yeah, so this doesn't win anything. But it protects my pawn. I'm surviving. He could hit my bishop. No, my bishop's protected. Everything's protected. Nice knight. This is not a move. He can take it with the queen. Is this a move? He can just come back. Where else did he go? Well, I don't need to touch anything here. Create Luft. Will I regret this? Maybe. But this is, everything's protected except my queen. My clock is not protected though. Yeah, he might be thinking to sack the exchange because then he can take here. So I could offer a queen trade. I'm going to do that. 2 minutes on the clock. I'm Jenny from the block. H4 is a threat still. Getting very low in liquid. Dangerous. Didn't drink too much water today. Okay, focusing. I'm thinking about how much I drank. Yeah, I think I can take and then push. Take, push. Oh, fuck! I can take here. As soon as they let go, I realized what happened. Here now, I have rook a8. Not good. Not good. Pretty equal here though. Oh, never mind. If I hadn't dropped that pawn, it would have been a lot closer. I was winning there. Damn it. I got complacent. I was thinking about my hydration levels and I got complacent. I don't really want to push this pawn. Okay. Yeah, because then he comes in here. Okay. I mean, do I want to trade that? It's still tricky for him to convert, but I have no time. No time. Is it okay? I don't even see that. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Damn it. Really blundered. Ribeye for breakfast. He has my number. Maybe this was stronger. Okay, bring in the king. Then come in here. This is still weak if I ever move, but I can always come back. I mean, he's fine. This one, there's that, there's check. It's not good. I'm going to flag. Gonna flag, man. King comes in here now. Okay, here. King comes in. This one. Okay. This is a draw, but I'm going to flag. Oh, dropped my pawn. Whoops. Oh, the draw here. So lame to lose that, eh? So lame. I wonder why I get paired up with this guy so much. Well, it was a week ago. Just a week ago. And then 7 months, 11 months. Ah, it's so frustrating, eh? I want to get outplayed. Outplay me. Don't flag me. But he played faster, so he gets to win. I'm not going to analyze it. Well, no, I should analyze the opening. So a6 was not optimal, but it was okay. So it takes here. I don't remember this. Sorry, here. And then, bishop d7? Or bishop d7, but not a6, eh? Really? Okay, so not a6. Okay, I don't know. Silly, though. Silly to lose on the clock there. I needed 1 second or 2 seconds. We'll do bird again. That's what makes it silly. Because it's not like I needed 20 seconds. I needed maybe 2 seconds on the clock. I think casting right away, there's something about... Or maybe it needs to be... No, there's something about this that I'm trying to recall. That taking right away isn't best. Yeah, I'm going to take it now. I think I did something here a little subpar. Okay. And then c4 now? Or knight c3? No, I think I can castle here. I don't think... Oh, d3, d3 might be good. Okay, d3 first, stopping c4. Castling, c4 is still not the greatest for black, but this one stops it in its tracks. I'm going to castle, and then I might go knight c3 here, or c4. c4. He pushes. This looks good. Okay. But then again... Where do I go? Knight c3. Okay, I'm going to go knight c3 and play against c5. Whoops. I literally... Okay. I'm an idiot, but I think we still go here, and then this should still be weak. Or do we go here? I think it's this. We go to c4. Even though I'd love to play against b6, or c5, I mean. Boom, boom. Queen f3. And we're going to go here. Positional time. Yeah, I'm just not 100% sure about the about the knight c3 because of d4, but the bird is always so flexible. So I have c4 here, but it really weakens d3. And he's threatening knight b. So this is not going anywhere. There's no rush. There's no rush. Then again, I can't put my knight there if my pawn goes there. I can go knight e3 after. c4, knight b4, knight a3. This is hanging. Okay, c4, knight b4. Also bishop f6 is coming. But still, this isn't going anywhere. Okay, so knight a3, bishop f6. Oh, and then I can go here. That's how we get it. Look at that. Okay, knight e3, bishop f6. I might even have knight c4 again. Takes, queen f6. And I can come back. Yeah, so do I want to go knight c4 or do I want to take? Take, knight c4. Then he has queen here. But then I just move the king. This is always susceptible. Yeah, knight c4, take on f6. Knight c4. I mean, they almost transpose. They almost transpose. Take. But here I'm threatening takes. I think knight c4 at first is better. They might just transpose, but I think this is a little bit better. Because I'm just going to go back to c4. And black is permanently structurally weak. And we will get e3 eventually. Yeah. So there's this, but then I just move the king. If queen c2, I mean, it does slow me down. It slows me down. Hello, Yashagar. So queen c2, rook f c1. Okay, this is not as good because I just go king h1, I think. I guess he could sack this, and then he gets f5. Could offer queen trade, but this is a problem. Who is this guy? India. Okay. So maybe I go king h1 first. King h1 takes. He's going to get this pawn, but he's still kind of weak here. But do I have anything better? I don't think I'm going to have better here. So king h1, then e2. Maybe I have rook f2. e2 takes, knight f4. c3. That's getting dangerous. Oh, c3 might win. Queen f6, g3. Okay, f5. Okay, rook e1. He can still be annoying. Takes, Takes. I feel I'm a little bit better there. But I might be down a pawn. He still might have this push. No, I can take here. Okay, rook e1. E2, rook takes e2. Yeah, queen c2, I take. Or queen c3, I take on e3, that is. Takes. Okay. Still down a pawn. God. It's fast. Okay, rook e3. Okay, rook e3. Knight c2, I take on e6. You can double up. I don't know. Double-edged. Oh, the opening was so freaking interesting. First of all, I'm not sure if I should have played knight c3 or c4 there. Is his knight trapped? He can go back to b5. Okay. I'll just take rook e8. Okay, I could take on. Is this a move? He's threatening. No, you can't do that. So, oh my God, he's almost in trouble. He has one square. Could I trick him? There might be this. Okay, boom, boom. Or should I come in here? Then you can take. This one. Let's go here. Rook a c8. This is still kind of a threat. Actually, if it goes rook c8, I can still take. Could he attack my rook? Yeah, see, it's complicated. I think he could attack my rook. Okay, so takes. Take, there it goes here. Now I'm on his rook. Okay, so we'll try this. Do I take with the queen? Probably not. And we go this way. A minute 57. Probably I want to trade here. And then take on c6. Okay. I merged the pawn up. But in time pressure here. Okay. So. Okay. He's got rook b8. I can take on f5. It's going to be close. It's probably a draw. It was perfect play. Looking like a draw was perfect play here. Oh boy. wait. Okay. Rook G1. He's going to get F4 probably. Here now. I'm going to flag though. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is a draw, but I will flag. Oh, I should not have given a check. Okay, are we going to have another flagging? Another stupid game? Just like the previous game? It looks like we will. I offered him a draw, he declined it. It's his right. Yeah, so I'm going to lose another game because my opponent just wants to shuffle pieces. It's annoying too because I offered him a draw and he purposely declined it. Now, this one is unclear. He pushes. Here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to block this guy. He gets to get blocked. Because, I mean, I offered him a draw and he doesn't want to. I mean, I don't know. Again, it's his right. It's also my right to block him. I don't want to play somebody that does. I mean, it's just stupid. Nobody has any respect. You know, I offered him a draw like 20 moves ago. Oh my God. Where's Rodney Dangerfield when you need him? And then it's like the previous game with a draw too, but they just want to flag you. No one wants to play chess. They all want to flag you. Old man rant. Because it's not like I had 2 seconds on the clock. Well, I was a lot lower, but it's an obvious draw. Okay, let's look at that. It's just stupid. There's no respect in chess anymore. No respect, I tell you. DVD Krena, but he didn't win. Eh? I mean, that it was an obvious draw. I drew him. Do I even want to look at this game? No, I don't. Oh no, I was curious about the knight c3 thing. Yeah, knight c3 was okay. Yeah, knight c3 was not good. And it wants me to take and then play knight a4. That's not a fun position. And then I was thinking possibly knight a4 here to play against c5. But then this is always a problem. So I should have played c4 here. Oh no, apparently knight d2 is better. And I was, instead of d3, I wasn't sure if I go c4 now or knight c3 now. What's the difference? Because here I didn't play d3, so we're protecting e3. Okay, but yeah, knight c3 runs into d4. Okay, and then here I missed something stronger. Yeah, I spent time here. So rook DC was stronger than queen C3, and then knight E5 was apparently better. Apparently that was better than what I did. Okay, I'm going to play another one. Hopefully we don't get somebody try to flag me again in a straight up draw. This is a fake account. Okay, well it's not. Well, if his RD is higher than 65, it's 89. Too high. I smelled it. I could smell it. David from Italy. Mehmet's. I thought I just played somebody named Mehmet's or something. Okay, G3. What do we do against G3? Okay, he aborted. That was not me. I was still thinking. They're so impatient. They can't wait for longer than 2 seconds. Okay, here we go. Black. Rapid. Smith Mora. Maybe. How much can I remember? How much can I remember? That is not supposed to be good. I don't think. Maybe he wants to put in B1. Do I want to go knight B4? I don't think so. Because, yeah, knight B4, he goes bishop B1 and then A3. Knight F6, E5. Knight G4, rook E1. Queen C7. Bishop F4. Complicated. Yeah, boom. Whoops. Yeah, rook E1, knight G4. Sorry, E5, rook, knight G4, rook E1. Yeah, queen C7. Yeah, I don't know about that. D6 here, could that be a move? Or queen C7 even? He might have G3. I don't know. I'm playing queen C7. It's probably not the best move. I can't remember what to play against bishop D3 there. So now maybe D6. But then he gets bishop F4 again. Maybe I could go E5. Let's play it. I don't remember. We have 16 on YouTube, 2 on Twitch. We had a peak of 19 so far on YouTube. So bishop F4. Yes. I have this. So I think knight F6. D5. Take once. Take twice. Knight F6, E5. I might have this here. I have to watch out for rook C1 stuff too. I wonder, I forget what the best way to play against bishop D3 is. Yeah, so rook C1 because he's threatening discoveries. Maybe the discoveries, yeah, the discoveries are still dangerous. So rook C1. Yeah, I might have knight E4 there and then fork. Yeah, so takes. Maybe I can go bishop B7. Starts to double up. I might be able to get away with that. But this is also dangerous. But if I play bishop B7, I could maybe do it. Bishop B7, Ding, ding. No, that's still kind of annoying. Ah, he's being annoying. Takes. I think this is okay. That's why I played it, but I'm not 100% certain. Bishop d2. Yeah, he can just move back. What good did that do me? What good did that do me? He just goes back. So here, if he comes here, I can just move the queen. If it takes this, that's the bigger concern, I guess. Takes. Bishop b7. Here, I can take. This knight hangs. I don't know. Just make a move. I don't care anymore. I'm too lazy now. Too lazy to calculate beyond that. At the end of that, the scariest thing is that he has queen h5, actually. That's the scariest thing for me, because he goes knight e4, and then he's hitting this. I'm not sure about that. I'm really curious what the best move was against bishop d3. I'm thinking queen c7 was... when did I play that? That was probably not the best move. Yeah, that's what I played after bishop d3. I'm sure queen c7 was not the best move. Yeah, and he always has discoveries against this knight. Okay, can I castle? Castling is very dangerous in this Miss Mora. Very dangerous. This pawn goes to e5, then he mates us. Yeah, this is even just e5 here, like castle to e5. It's very dangerous for me. I'm scared of this here. Castles e5. d5. Here. Yeah, I might be okay, but it's scary. I need to... he's got two discoveries lined up. There's e5 again. Takes. Do I go bishop b7? Bishop b7. Bishop b7. Or should I move back? And then there's this e5. And then takes. Okay, I'm coming back. Yeah, I should not have allowed two discovery potential moves. I really got confused here. The queen c7 was not... it should not have been good. I think the queen c7 just got me into a world of hurt. 13 on YouTube now. And 2 on Twitch. Okay, so he's back harassing me. I can come back here. I could repeat. Okay, I'm going to repeat. That's why I originally went to knight h5. He's down a pawn, but I mean, I have no time in the clock. I would gladly take a draw. Wonder if his bishop was better on e3. Well, maybe not, because the queen doesn't protect the e pawn. Oh, sorry, I'm getting tired. It's 11 p.m. here. I can't wait to look at this with the engine, though. Queen c7 is probably not the most accurate reply. Yeah, so if knight d5, I can just move the, I can just move the queen. And if knight b5, I can take, okay. So here, castling e5. Or do I should probably move the queen. Queen here. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Okay, so I've gotten off both discoveries. It'll be interesting if white is kicking themselves for not taking advantage of one of those. I could take with the knight, which forces a trade. A piece trade, and I think I am going to do that. Okay. So I could castle. Here's bishop g5. I'm just going to assume I'm okay there. Big assumption. Trades obviously benefit me because I'm up a pawn, but also to help diminish white's attack. But white has two Horwitz bishops facing our king, and I am undeveloped here, or I'm kind of caught with my pants down a little bit. Okay, I'm not sure what he's doing there. Is this a thing? Could offer a trade if he comes in here. Yeah, that doesn't do it for me. I guess I could go 98 if I have to. So maybe rook d8, or no, let's get these connected. Knight 94 might be a move. Yeah, so I thought I could go here. It's always a little fancy way of defending. Knight h5 might have worked, but that is kind of scary. Yeah, it probably didn't work. And now, I don't know what he's doing with that last move, but I just have to make a move before I flag. So let's do that. Problem is my knight is kind of out of play here. But I'm starting to untangle. Okay, he's not threatening much, I don't think. So let's go here. Just remember that my knight is... Well, it's not actually pinned anymore. Where did he go? He just moved off. Okay. Let's go here. Got no time. Because he's not threatening me. I can just take that, I think. Let's take. And then for this trade. I'm so low on the clock. So low on the clock. I might be losing the exchange, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to flag. I mean, the opening was interesting. Yeah, I've got no time. No time. I got 2 pieces out of play too. I have 0 time. Kind of forgot about my time, and I still have to keep an eye on my time management and not let that slip. You might go rook f3, keeping things complicated. Whoa. Okay, there's a mate threat there. Well, there's rook h3. Okay, rook h3, you have rook h4, 5. "58 seconds here." So that lets me trade. I could also take on g2. Let's take. And then let's just move before I flag. Weak dark squares. Okay, let's just make a move. And make another move. I don't want his queen really doing stuff there, though. Okay, go here. Pre-move, 44 seconds. I'm going to flag. This would be a good option if there wasn't... There's bishop e4, but I can move the queen again. Okay. I just moved the queen. Actually, this might be better. No. Here. Okay. Okay, let's do this. I wasted a second on that. Take here. If he takes my knight. Okay. Can his rook come in? Uh-oh. I have to sack the exchange, I think. Can I go here and then rook g8? Yeah, but it's going to be awkward. 27 seconds. He gets a5 now too. Maybe I should have went here. I go here now. It's not even a mate. In fact, okay, this doesn't work, but yeah, I'm going to flag 26 seconds. Oh my god, I played way too slowly. Played way too slowly. Man alive. Oh fuck. Yeah, I just had no time. Oh, I played so slow. It was such a waste of a game. I played so slow the whole game. Yeah, it was a purely time management blunder game. Really dumb. I should have played quicker. Really stupid on my part. Like I wasted the whole game by not playing quicker. I just forgot that I have to play quicker. I'm mad at myself because I threw it. You know, I forgot about the clock, really. Okay, I'm going to open up CPT. So, yeah, okay, you can play anything. That's why I don't... This is what he did, right? He did it. He did it here. Or did he castle? Yeah, he castled and then he went bishop d3. Okay, I'm going to run this with 5 lines and 18, stock bishop 18. Yeah, I went queen c7. Queen c7 was not good. Ah, okay. Let me move back up here. Yeah, so queen c7. It's just, yeah, because he's going to move the bishop and he's going to play rook c1. I'm going to have to move the queen again. I played it because I didn't want bishop f4. But if we just play normally, like bishop b7, bishop f4, we can play rook c8. The queen is just awkward on c7. Sometimes you play it, but you play it when the bishop is like on b3 sometimes. I forget why it's better. Also, because this knight's on a5, that's why it's better. Because we're hitting c2. But because his bishop's on d3, we don't play knight a5. That's the other component to this. And then, yeah, d6. So it wants to go bishop b7 still. I think... Yeah, I think I was scared of just rook c1 again. But... Yeah, I'm not quite sure why d6 is not good. The best move is bishop f4, but other moves are also good for white. Okay, maybe the reason is because it weakens c6. And because the queen defends c6 and a pawn doesn't, white can attack it. So that's probably why, because now discoveries are more dangerous. And then here, I just ran out of time on the clock. But this was apparently a mistake too, because his rook gets too active. But yeah, I had 42 seconds, so. Ooh, I gotta play quicker. But yeah, the opening was tricky. Okay, now this is getting weird. I am aborting this game. How come I keep getting paired up against this ribeye? I'm going to block him because it's the 3rd time in a week I got paired up with him, and twice today. He's like watching the stream or something, trying to get games against me. Okay. What do I want to do here? I could transpose this into a Dutch. And I think that's what I'm going to do. He pre-moved d3. I guess that's a safe move to pre-move. Can I go e5 now? Let's try for e5. This should be okay. Yeah, so I think we're just going to transpose into a normal Dutch, but a tempo up because we got e5. Well, or you could say we got e5 in for free. Ooh, can he take here? Yeah, I blundered. He can take on f5. Oh boy. Hello, Vivek. Long time no Vic. I blundered. I'm not used to putting a pawn on e5 so early. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. So knight c6, I'm thinking. That's a rook. Okay. I got lucky. A la hero. That shouldn't affect anything. Oh, my neck. Why is my neck sore? Why is my neck sore? Ugh. Ooh. So I got a pawn on e5 for free. And what do I want to do with it? Am I pushing? Might want to wait for this knight to go to f3. Bring in the knight. Let's just move it. So remember, I just flagged last game. Let's not flag again. So queen d2. He has one square for the knight. Is bishop g5 a move? f4. Takes, check. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, I might have bishop g5. Queen somewhere. I'm going to play it. Looks interesting. So queen somewhere. b5. Do I have b4? Takes. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that tactic. Queen c3. Oh, but he might have knight d2. But if knight a3, I have b. Oh, come on. That's good. Oh, too bad. Hopefully he's not watching the stream. Come on, that was a nice little tactic. I'm sad. I'm sad about that. I might go queen f6 here. I'm threatening to take on e4. Queen f6, e4. Do you have like a5 or c5? A4, I mean. A4. Yeah. Oh, I'm so, okay, I just gotta play it. Do I take? Let's just take to open up the position. Take. Of course that's the best move. Why did I have to think about it so long? His king's in the middle. Open up the position. Can I take here? Check. Not quite. I have a fork. He has c3. His king is still in the middle though. His king is still in the middle. This doesn't work. My bishop's protected. So king g8 or pin myself. Pin myself. There's this, but then I have a fork here. But then this is weak. But I think I'm still doing okay there. Or should I bring the king back? Choices. Boom. Okay, let's go here so that no. I don't know. Okay, if I go king, can he kick out my bishop? They're both probably fine. I'll do it this way. I don't know. Shouldn't waste too much time on it. King g8 looked just as good. The only weird thing about this is that I'm pinning myself. I'm out of liquid. I forgot to get more liquid. Somebody please remind me. Did he move? He moved. So I have this check, and I know he has this, but that's still good for me at the end of the day. And if he gets a check here, I thought I just had king g8. Yeah. So hopefully I'm not missing something. – 4 possibly. Okay. Here. Knight h6, I take. I might have check even. It's almost mate, eh? Check. I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to get a drink. Okay. F4. So I could take the rook. Let's just take the rook. G6, I can simplify. Or is this a move? I could take with the queen, maybe. So G6. So first of all, I'm up a rook, right? And a knight. So yeah, so there's this check, but I think I can just take it. Knight G5, Queen G5. Or would it make more sense to just move the king? I think I would just take it. Knight G5 takes. Yeah, takes. Yeah, that just wins a piece. Knight G5 I just take. Okay, take. Check. Shouldn't hurt. I'm not going to calculate it. So if you guys haven't watched it, I posted a video a couple days ago on a collaboration I did with the FIDE Master 2700 online. This might force a trade. There is a check. Okay. And we played 3 games. The first game was time odds. It's on my YouTube channel if you haven't watched it yet. Okay, so Queen C6. I don't see a check other than the knight check. So Knight G5. I should be able to take it. I can't imagine him perpetting me. Oh, I didn't think about that. I have a check here. And then a check here. Check. Check. No, then okay, no, I don't want to do that. Here. No, it wasn't with Manzoni. It was with a YouTuber with 7,000 subs. So we go check here. Here, check. There, check. Everywhere, check, check. And he resigns. Okay, so looking at that from the beginning. Yeah, so probably he shouldn't let me get e5 in for free. But then I blundered. I'm very lucky he didn't take here. Where was it? Right here. I think he can just take an f5. So d6 is such a... So because I can't play d6, I wonder if I'm in trouble here. Because what am I supposed to play here? So do I need to go d5? Maybe I need to play d5. Yeah, maybe d5 here. d5, c4? d5, c4, c6? Maybe. Maybe this. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. We have 19 on YouTube. Hello, viewers, and 2 on Twitch. Feel free to subscribe if you like what you see. If you don't like what you see, there's no use in subscribing. But then why are you still here? Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking d6 was wrong. So first of all, what does it think about e5? It likes it. Yeah, and I think I had to play d5 here. Yeah, d5. And then it didn't like my next move. Yeah, of course. Of course not. So I needed to play, or not needed to, but d5 was more accurate. Yeah, okay. Otherwise I played fine. Let's play another one. I think I'm still in the red today from the flags. I said flags. Lemon Kate from Czechia. With not too many rapid games. Let's go e4. I'm going 50-50 these days with e4 and f4. And I might be making a glorious return to knight f6 instead of the Dutch. Now, I'm trying to remember. I think e5 is best, but it's a tricky line. Or we could transpose, I think. I think this can transpose with knight c3. And then d6, d4. Yeah. If I think that Peter Hein Nelson has a comment on this. This is objectively the best way to play, but it's also I'm going to play knight c3 because this can I believe, if I remember correctly, this will transpose to normal Sicilian lines. Or well, that doesn't though necessarily. Okay, going to go to d4. Yeah, so we have transposed. Yeah. I think I take him to go e5. I guess he can take with the d pawn. Okay, so you're going to take with the d pawn, and then it's an equal endgame. He doesn't though. This has to be good. Is this a line? This might be a line still. Maybe not. No, this should just be good, right? But this is, this is a little weak. Yeah, this has a name. It's like the Nimzovich or something. I think Peter Hein Nelson has a comment. Like e5 is objectively the best response there in the opening, but then you have to remember some theory. Or you could just play knight c3 and transpose. And I think black can't avoid the transposition. I think I'm just developing normally. Maybe bishop c4. Queen a5, queen e2. There's d5 here, but I've en passant. Am I up a pawn? I'm not. I'm going to play this. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Yeah, so d5, or do I just bring the bishop back? Because takes, and it's just equal again. I guess I'm going bishop f4. But that's looking kind of, there's here, but I have queen e2 again as well. You might have, I don't know. I got to play it. Yeah, I hope I'm not getting tricked. There's still this d5. d5 takes. Looks decent, right? d5 takes. Yeah, I think okay. I guess I can pre-move this. Although he might, if he plays d6, would the capture make sense? Probably still makes sense there. So I'm going to pre-move ed. We have 11 on YouTube and 3 on the Twitch. I was so tired last night I didn't stream. I decided to go through a game from my physical chess book, which I'm now happy to say I'm about 80% done. I went through one of the games. I made it to like move 21, and then I almost fell asleep, so I went to bed. Okay, so here I was thinking queen e2. Wonder if I could castle and then bishop e5. Bishop e5, queen e5. No, I think I'm going queen e2. It's just a little scary because if this pawn moves, he can take on c3. So I gotta be kind of careful. For example, d5. Okay, hopefully I'm okay here. I have to be careful. If this pawn moves, bishop c3, and I'm dead. Completely dead. But I don't see how he exploits it, so I gotta be brave. Yeah, after the games I played with the 2700, we briefly analyzed the games together, the 3 games, and he gave me a few tips. One of them I've heard before, but I forgot about it, and it's quite a good tip. Quite a good tip regarding time management. When your opponent is low on the clock. And the logic really makes sense to me. It takes a lot of discipline to do it. Okay, d6. Yeah, I'm thinking I castle now. Do I just give him the pawn? Do I have queen f3? Ooh, queen f3 is tricky. I don't know. He might have bishop b7, but it's tactical. Bishop b7. I take here. Yeah, the queen f3 looks good. Could I have done that instead of queen e2? Oh my god, I could have. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Why didn't I even think of queen f3? Oh no, because he takes here. No, he can't though. No, can he? Yeah, it's check. Okay, anyways, queen f3. So if takes check, he'll be on my bishop, but that looks pretty good, right? Takes, but then this is weak. Still. Oh boy, is this best? Should I just castle? Get out of this mess? Takes. Queen f3. If he takes on e5, I go check. Because he still can take c3, so it's kind of tricky. If he goes king here, then I have rook d1. If we go here, I think queen f3 is good. It's kind of weird that I couldn't play on that previous move. But I think I couldn't have because there's queen takes e5 check. Yeah, against Sandro. Lion chess. Don't watch it now. Watch it later. Yeah, okay. So here, he's no longer accessing this. But then is this a problem? Did I blunder? And can he even take here, though? Because I can still take on c6. So maybe a castle now. Takes check. Unless he can create another threat. I'm just going to castle now. I guess I could pre-move this. E6 maybe? Right? E6. And then I guess bishop b3. Or bishop d3. E6 seems very natural, no? E6 and then he's threatening d4. Yeah. This is... oh no, it's not a threat. Okay. So I'll go here and then open the z-pawn because this doesn't really... Yeah, we're going to go here. He might go bishop a6. But probably he wants a castle. Yeah, and he goes knight f5. Okay. Okay, he navigated that well. I can go here and then maybe c4. Yeah, I don't have anything anymore. If I ever did. Bishop g5. Knight f5. I can go here. Not terrible. Is that a thing? I'm going to play it. I don't have too much time. Then again, if I do that, he's always got this. Whatever. I'm going to play it. Nate. Wait, I just dropped a pawn. I did not mean to do that. Okay, I thought bishop. Oh, okay. I'm getting lucky. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to bishop f6. That was terrible. I just dropped a pawn. C4, I have a check. Bishop could get stuck permanently, to be fair. I'm going to play it. I'm on the clock. I'm gambling a little bit that my bishop can survive after it. I mean, it's possible it gets trapped. I don't see it within the next few moves getting trapped though. G4 takes, or should I? No, let's just take first. And then here get the queen active. I think he has to castle. But at least my queen is up in his grill, as the kids say. So castles, and then need to reroute my pieces over. So what do I do here? Is this a move? A4, A3, C4. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, E5 might hang in some cases. Okay, rook lift. Which rook? Okay, here. 2.5 minutes. Rook B8. I just hit the wrong button. Well, I hit the right button, but not in the board, and then it was right-clicking on my browser. Rook A B8, hitting B2. Looks good. Here, there's rook B. This. And this is coming. Take. Check. Nothing after that. Take. Just defend it? Who wants to do that? This can't be a good move, but I don't want to drop B2. Lemon Kate. I'm going to flag now. I'm trying to remember, how did I get into this mess? No, I think I just got kind of outplayed. I got kind of outplayed. Yeah, and it started to happen with this bishop coming back. Like C5 is very strong. Okay, so I can... That's his bad bishop, though. There's knight H5 trying to attack this pawn. Okay, so let's go here. So that my rook is... Or so that my pawn is defended by the rook. And... Yeah, I know that's his bad bishop. I understand this, but... My bishop is also bad, in a way. Technically, it's not bad, but it is. He might have C4 after. This could be interesting. Okay, I don't know. Going to an endgame just to simplify here. E5's weak. How do I get to this square? Okay, let's go here. Give him... His knight's going to be very annoying. He's got rook B3 now as well. Okay, he's going there. Can I do this? 48 seconds. He's got a pass pawn now. He's got this after. Yeah, and he's got me on the clock as well. And he has rook C4 coming. Oh, he doesn't go rook C4. I know he's got knight C6, but what else am I going to do? I'm going to push. 22 seconds. I can't even take it. So maybe it just keeps moving. D-chat's going to restart in 1 minute, and it's going to flag me out of the game. Well, I'll probably flag before then. Check. Yeah, you got me in the clock here. Okay, too bad. Too slow, too slow, too slow. I'm too dang slow. My losses are silly, eh? But I didn't love the position I got later. Yeah, so I know e5 is technically best, but then you have to know some theory. Yeah, then you have to know some theory. You get... I mean, I don't know if there's a way to simplify it. No, because you get kind of a weird position, and you have to be familiar with some of this stuff. You don't have to, but yeah. So I just transposed, and this, I don't think black can avoid it. I guess d5 is a move, so black can avoid it. Yeah, I don't know. And then, yeah, I played this correctly. So yeah, queen f3, eh? So I thought he could take here. Oh, bishop f7 first. Then we take on e5. Okay. So queen f3 is winning. And then here, I guess, yeah, I spent a long time on this move, 2 minutes. Queenside castling is winning. Only queenside castling. So if he takes, then queen f3. So that's not so easy. But I think there's, yeah, there's again bishop f7 ideas. Okay. And then here I missed a win. Yeah, so I looked at this, but I think I didn't look at d5 or f7, I mean. And then apparently there's a win here, queen f6. This is not the most obvious, but I also could have just put a rook in d1. Too bad. And then my time management, yeah, the opening was too interesting. I played too slow. I played too slow. Okay, sorry about that, guys. All my losses, most of my losses are from time management issues. We got a frums. How much can I remember? I already forgot. E3 is right. D3, I mean D4 or bishop D3. Is H4 a move? H3? Don't think so. Could be wrong. C4 or C3? Bishop E2. Do I castle into this? Normally you want on D3, I think. Just knight C3. Maybe I'll castle queenside. Yeah, so we'll refrain from playing C4. I don't know. Normally you don't put the knight on c3 here. But like planning bishop d2, queen e2 castles. Don't know what that does. So yeah, I'm just going to go bishop d2, queen e2 castles. Queen e7. Castles, and then we'll be pawn up with a safe king. Okay. What does that do? Bishop a7, maybe? Yeah, I think there's bishop a7. So maybe I should just trade a piece. And then queen d3. Queen d3 can take. Okay, so maybe h3. Trades benefit me. I'm up a pawn still. Bishop c5. Bishop f5, rather. That is annoying. Knight. I may have knight g5. No, I'm getting mated. Yeah, bishop f5. I got bishop c3. Bishop f5. Because if I go queen d3, he just goes back. I don't think, does he have better than that? Can he takes here? I just take. Bishop f5, queen d3. I think he has to go to d6. Queen d6. He's hitting a2. I have queen b3 or queen c4. Yeah, I think I can do that. His queen has to move again. Yeah. So bishop f5, I think I have queen d3. Queen d6, or queen e6, sorry. Bishop f5, queen d3, queen e6, and then either queen c4 or queen b3. Not sure which. Maybe to b3, so that my bishop doesn't have to babysit the queen. But it's not much of a babysitting. He has to move the queen next move. Yeah, so we'll do this. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting him to take. I think it makes sense to take with the bishop here. To develop it. Chat has gone quiet. He plays f6 quickly. So we're up a pawn, but our position's a little awkward. Could go knight h4, trying to go to a good square. He could put it on f8. Is that the best I can do with that? Yeah, was I too hasty to trade queens here? Boom, boom, boom. I'm already dominated. Yeah, this is. I probably could I have done better. Ernie. What am I doing with this bishop? I don't know what I'm doing here. How do I progress? Push e4. Yeah. E4, G5. Whatever, I'm going here. It just seems I mean, it opens up my bishop a little bit. I don't know if it's good. G5. Okay, the other option was knight h4, right? In a blitz game, I would have played knight h4. Move 16. How many do we have watching? Oh, 10. Oh, it is midnight now. Okay, G5. This is going to be close, even though I'm up a pawn. G5, G4 takes. He gets a backward F pawn. I might go G4 there, G5, G4. H4, I'm very happy to see. Yeah, I think G5, I'm going G4. Takes. Should be good. Yeah. So G5, G4, if he plays something random, then do I still want G4? No. Maybe then knight h4. A6, knight h4. G5, but then I don't get G4. Do I have an invisible fork? I do not. I could hit the bishop, and then bishop f8. I would have looked at this line. Then do I have G4? Then I might have G4. I do. So maybe I can do that. Because the knight needs to maneuver anyways. Okay. Ooh, I'm feeling hot all of a sudden. Oh my god, this has been a 3-hour stream? Crazy. This would probably be my last game then. He's in a deep think. If I win this game, I think I might break even on Rapid, but I won my 2 blitz games today, so it should be a net green day if I win. Because I think I started at like 2090 or 2088 for Rapid. Yeah, oh, it is kind of hot. And tomorrow's going to be even hotter. And then I think that's probably, then it should cool down for the rest of the year. But I'm going to refresh. Well, because he's been thinking for like 3 minutes here. Long think. I shouldn't be complaining. Every second he thinks is extremely beneficial for me. Not only is he 1 second, well, yeah, mainly he's just a second down every second. It's not like I gain a second, but in a way you kind of do, because the added time, like the extra time that I have compared to my opponent. What am I trying to say? I don't think what I'm saying makes sense. Maybe what I'm trying to say is with each additional second that goes down, it's like it has a stacking effect. Each second he goes down, it's not like, every second is not valued the same. For example, if somebody has 10 seconds on the clock, it's not, and I have 20 seconds on the clock, it's not the same as if he has a minute on the clock and I have 70 seconds on the clock. Does that make sense? But something might have happened to him because he's literally been thinking here for like 4 minutes now. And I'm just talking to myself because everybody's in bed watching me. 4 viewers on Twitch right now, 11 on the YouTube. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Okay, he moved. He's alive. What did he do? Rook H, E8. So still knight H4 could be an idea. Do I want to bring in the king? Would that hurt? What's he planning here? F5? I think I can push. Does he want g5? I've got g4 again. I'm going to bring up the king. Okay, so he's got some master plan. I could go a3, bishop b4. Does he want to come in here? g5, I can still go here. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to play this. Oh, I see. This is getting a bit weak. I could go bishop c. Let's do this. Just to keep an eye on d4 so that if my knight vacates, I don't have to worry about discoveries. And then I want to keep a healthy time advantage, but I want to do so without blundering. So I'm going to probably try to play like about 4, well, maybe 5 seconds per move, or probably more than that. I'm slow. That's a very good move. I could offer a trade here. There is, yeah, I think I can do this. He might have, no, f5, I have e5 after. Yeah, so f5, e5, or I could even just take it. Yeah, I'm going to push. And he still has lots of time, like relatively. So rook d2. But how am I going to kick this knight out later? I don't know. Because I can't play g3. And yeah, this is like black could still draw this. Like objectively, I don't know. It's still very tricky. So come in here, c6. Can I take and then go rook a1? Should I bring up the king? Did that do anything? Okay, so king. Let's go a4. Okay, I could go a5 and then rook. I can even just go rook a1. Just a. Okay, let's go b4 to stop a5. Okay, let's push. So I could go here and then take. I could take and then give a check. Let's do that and check. Maybe, yeah, okay. And then seems like a good square, but then he gets a check here. You can maybe double up. Can I do something more tricky? Check. Check. Go here first. I'm threatening check. Should I get off of this file? Go rook a1. Is f5 a move? No, knight takes. g4 takes should be okay there. He shouldn't have taken that very long think earlier. Oh, he moved. How long ago did he move? I don't think very long. Okay, there's a fork here if he's not careful. So check, he can go here. Do I want to take? Do I want to move this? I could hit the rook with tempo. Let's do that. Rook c8, king b3. He's not on this anymore. Rook b5 doesn't do much. In fact, he might be okay, but this is all going to burn some time on his clock. Yeah, I can go here. And now I'm going to spend like 3 or 4 seconds per move. So check. There's nothing. I can attack this. I could have. Does this repeat? Oh, you can grab this, eh? Didn't see that. Oh boy. Okay. Shit. Okay, do the fork here. Woohoo. Okay, got a win. Hello, T Street. So we had this frums, an unusual frums with h5. Bishop E. I was debating between bishop e2 and d4. Not sure about knight c3. c4 is tempting, but it weakens my queen side, which is where I'm probably going to castle. So we got this. I'm a pawn up, but this position was not so endearing. So I don't know if I should have went for this. Should I just go queen c4? I don't know. But I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Warned you. Brought the king up for the end game. And then, well, he was low on the clock at this point. So I didn't concern myself too much of the moves. And then I had this little tactic at the end. Let's look at that with the engine. I think either the last stream or the stream before last, I streamed for 4 hours, and then this stream is so far 3 hours and 10 minutes. I'm happy with my endurance lately. I've been able to stream longer because originally, or like the first few years that I streamed chess, my streams were like on average 3 to 4, even 5 hours long, and then for the longest time I was streaming like an hour and a half to 2 hours, but yeah, now I can sprinkle in some longer streams again. So it's just a good sign because I thought maybe I'm getting too old to keep up with, a longer stream, but no, it's good that I can still do some longer streams occasionally. Okay, so in the opening, and I just noticed that on mobile, I'm not centered. Does that help much? That helps a little bit. Still not perfectly centered. And let me do it again. Yeah, still not centered, but that's better, right? My OCD. It's good enough. It's better than it was. I was way off center before on mobile. Okay, so here, h5. Yeah, well, you can play anything. d4, bishop e2. You can play anything. Okay, so there's not really too much to look at. It likes what I did here, though. It didn't like king c3. Let me refresh. Apparently g4 is equal now. So if we move the knight and then, oh, knight takes d5. Oh, yeah. Okay, so any other move. There's a tactic here. Can you just do it right away? Oh, no, because the knight, of course. Yeah, so he's got to play G4. Okay, so apart from that, there was also another tactic here. It's similar, though. It's like King Rook F1. That one's not so obvious, so I'm not going to bother looking at it. It liked Rook A1. Rook A1's the best move. And then A6 was, because so after Rook E7, it's equal. But here, either take computer wants to take on B6 or go A6 check. Oh, there's a fork here, so he's got to go here and then discoveries and okay, a little tricky. I'm going to end it there. Let's do a recap of how today's session went. Wow, did I really play 9 games? Wow, I get a lot of games in when I just throw in an extra hour streaming. That's crazy. I played 9 games. So down 3 points on Rapid, but up 9 points on Blitz. So overall, up 6 points today. So I'm happy about that. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time. Feel free to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Have a good night.